by families.
So we're adding a little heat and spice to your New Year's resolution for all that healthy eating you're going to be doing this year.
Yeah, healthy cooking expert. I mean, that's really what you are. Everything you bring to us, Anita, has a health angle to it.
Well, that's the plan, and trying to get families, especially on board with getting kids to eat healthy.
And you do a lot of programming, actually, during the year with
Yes,
kids,
I do.
right?
Kids of all ages and parents of those kids. Just get in the kitchen and show them it's not that difficult and how much fun it is.
Yeah. It is fun, and then if they help, they may just be more inclined to eat it. So,
you read my whole line.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, look for the Heather and Anita authored book coming out this spring.
We're right on the same page.
There you go. So earlier we talked about jalapenos. Now we're talking about beans, and these are pinto beans?
Pinto beans.
Is this what makes refried beans?
That is correct.
Oh,
my
okay.
version has no fry, so there's no fry in this refried.
Okay.
The fry is bacon fat or lard. I think we can do without.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So in order to do without, I'm adding some extra flavor. I'm taking a half of a jalapeno. In this particular batch, I left a little bit of the seeds and the membrane in just to give it some flavor.
Okay.
Keep in mind when it said a half a jalapeno, notice the difference if you can tell between that size and maybe that size.
Right.
Okay.
How do you know which one to use?
Well, you don't, other than just your
Your
preference.
flavor.
Just,
Stand these up so we can see them.
you know, be careful.
Just different sizes.
Well, you're okay because you haven't cut that one
Yeah.
up.
Well, and I'm holding the stem, or does that
Okay.
not make me immune?
Right. You're perfect.
You're good.
Perfect.
From the oils, yeah.
So it's beans are very inexpensive, great source of cheap protein. Okay, so we're going to add. All I do is take a crock pot. I take these ingredients, which are 3 cups of beans, some cumin, about a teaspoon, and again that's to taste. I start with the cumin, about a teaspoon. Some people like more. I use a half of a jalapeno. I put pepper. 3 cloves of garlic to start. If you're a real garlic fan, you can add more or take away.
What is this?
This is seasoned salt and regular salt, your choice. But I set this to the side because there's some discussion on whether you should cook beans with salt or without.
Why
Some people
wouldn't
say if with salt, it makes the beans tough.
Okay.
So I haven't had that experience, but a lot of people apparently do. Your choice. You can add it afterwards.
Okay.
The reason I like to make my so anyway, then an onion. So don't even worry about chopping much. All you have to do is take the skin off the onion and of course peel the garlic.
Throw it in the crock pot.
Pretty much. Just maybe cut that in half or quarter.
No liquid?
9 cups.
Oh.
9 cups of water.
Okay.
Turn it on 8 hours. You can't overcook it because you're just going to mash it anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Good point.
So you could just leave that on in the evening, and it's ready in the morning.
And then it looks like this.
It looks like
after
that.
you mash it all
right.
up. Okay.
You can mash it with a potato masher. You could put it in a blender. If you put it in a regular blender, make sure to take that little cap, that plastic or glass cap off, or it'll explode from the heat. Or a food processor. I use a stick blender or an immersion blender, so then you could put it right in the crock pot. Just kind of drain the water, and then you could add more liquid in as you need it, if you need it.
Okay, so are we making a salad today with our beans and jalapenos?
We are.
Oh,
Okay. This is a special salad to me.
Why is that?
Well, it comes from my college days at Michigan State.
Oh,
First restaurant I ever ate Mexican food at with my friends.
Really?
Still there, right off the campus.
Fun.
And one of our favorite recipes was this salad. Topopo salad.
Topopo.
Okay.
Okay? And it's pretty healthy, actually. So it basically looks like nachos.
Yeah.
And we are going to
I can
add...
get on board with that.
Yeah. All we're going to do is we'll heat this up and layer guacamole.
Ooh.
And then we take salsa, and I had a little bit of both because I didn't know how your palate was going to go. So we have mild or we have hot.
And so we're going to see the big reveal coming up in our second half hour. In the meantime, Anita's Table Talk is her Facebook page. Definitely check it out. Like it. You can get great tips for families and for kids. Healthy eating, all kinds of good stuff on there. And we're going to taste this Topopo salad coming up.
That's kind of fun to say. Hey, coming up at Central Illinois.